If you want to come to Europe, have a vision. Don't follow the mass to come to Europe, just like that.
Ebusia for me about SBTV Africa. So unim say about social issues, entertainment and sports SBTV Africa. Program way ye disua there. I'm for life story near there. I'm for experience. I'm for businesses near there. Platform way so number 1 across the whole world. You broadcast straight from Ghana. I say, and then you'll be a kasa. We are seeing fani nyina baby. Ani pane will be ano. The only internet. Na program need the daily hustle worldwide. Daily hustle worldwide. The Uhiani internet. Inti baby, we are seeing fani biano. But you have joining SVTV Africa. Your numbers the good screen. So if I'm DJ Nyame, tap subscribe no so like it, na share because no one subscribe, no one like it, no one share. Nkofo bebre be message nyama bebre na also be message nyama bebre nti program we no when you bo SVTV Africa so na what tap subscribe no one like it. Now the wadwe nchira bra nya tem DJ because me am wa an kwa no me 100% obi anya 100% yesu bibie fimti mitimi mistake so what I say so na me guess no so to mistake nti nyina yesu bibi dey correct e but eno nchesa wo be chesa we perfect it will be the attempt so what I say nya attempt DJ obi attempt e be delete comment no and then me go straight to Italy me near brother ba ko di nkomo Italy ni me bi say Italy ti saying oko Italy da ben lifestyle or business or and then eko Ghana infano free ni nyama so nim dem yede da boss no akwa about SBTV Africa so bako there
Mejo so DJ nyame mejo so
nice one meso me ho ye pa nene kojo nate udini no
yeah
nene kojo nate nice one
yeah
nene Italy for side now
no Torino
matisa Ghanaians wo pa.
Yes, Ghanaians were Torino, but most of the Ghanaians are not on base or the southern side, name or not. Ghanaians were south more than the north.
Oh, okay. And I'm a chat, so I'm back and I'm call back to maybe I want to Ghana.
Okay.
Ghana emphasize now free.
Well, Ghana number what them come to one.
Come to one, brother. Site what?
Site one.
Site one, yes, nice one. Now, infant free. Where are they?
Well, my mommy a fancy from Apam. Was my papa here Krobo from Odumasi Krobo. But I was born and bred in Tema, so me knew what Tema. All this one.
And the casa of my net say, Onu Samina, Onu Krogbiolo, Onu Fante.
At the speed of Krobo, I make a Krobo, but not all that good. And the fancy was make a yeah. And the fancy also make a fancy, but being outside the country, and me mingle much more with the people down home. See, Makasano somehow 50-50, so I can't go as they were at me send me 50-50.
Oh, nice one. Yansha Ghana has say no Ghana no what man another now
okay, more Ghana no to say. Now I'm into business. Now I was into business. I do buy and sell. And in this electronics and video games and other stuff and digital cameras and I was into such media and I had the opportunity to come down here, so that was it.
Oh, okay. So okay about we business for Ghana and suddenly Ekoyi and Ekoyi.
No, Ekoyi, trust me, business down home Ekoyi. And one thing about business, if unless you know what you are doing, if you know the kind of business you are into, you put all your best in all. So that business was Ekoye, trust me, Ekoye pa.
Na business koye ne fede ban say na oya waju so free Ghana there. So business koye na unyes Canada.
Oh, okay, very good question. I think this is one of the best questions I ever my friends say baby Sammy to say. Well, my auntie and the husband lives here. Okay, they are here. My auntie Nick and they are here. So they told us like, why? We should try and bring somebody down here to join us here, and they thought to bring me here. So not as in I was so eager to come to Europe to say my auntie was here, and they just thought twice to bring me back to Italy. That's all.
Okay, nice one. O Ghana na oti abroche nim say man for kwa abroche bar na boga ba krum ni ade. Omo ka some person no ko no na o feel say we na me jam business wa kwa na sana we happy say oh yes me call Italy Charlie. After boga.
Well, the first time me Anthony Kun catch him say okay, Kojo, I'm trying to process your papers and I'm in the war about Italy, you know. Within me now was like, who say normal thing, okay. Because now Abuchi kon endo me kon Abuchi do endo me kon yankanesa. I was not having that very love for Abuchi, okay. Because due to the business, I was seeing something small. I was okay. So now I was like, why should I travel? But so me make a statement to him. Never said on make I said with January. I was like, oh, make to come may and be somewhere June, July, because that was my birth month, okay. So with thinking say I was making something seriously. So I made mechanical care. And truly when he came back also he tried to process the papers and after some years, you know, so like I forgot about it. After many years, then he processed the papers and then I went to the embassy and that's all.
Oh, I see. Nice. Utu kwa Italy no, how many years ni?
This year will be my 10th year.
10th anniversary.
Yeah, this year. So in the month of June, 25th of June.
Inti yebe party ana, yebe celebrity ana.
Mean that yebe too big time party tomorrow day.
10 years Africana. Utaba na say okwa e my.
No, my birthday twice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
About 2 times.
Okay. Yansha we obi awaware wo ma?
No, for now.
Okay. Yansha okodu Italy. Omefa okoye. Okodu ye burger walande, fresh burger kupali. Olande ye no. Now omo kire say ke ha na obetna anabra fie ape bibia ma obetna no. Life wo hot saying compare Tama Ghana hospital na unya okakra udu ho no changes ben e na den na hu ye boy mu.
Okay, very interesting question. Maybe I make first, you know. Me auntie ni kuno I'm the me buy. And so I lodge with them. I stay in their house for many years before moving to my own place. Now, because a country where they don't speak English, also we are acquainted with the country. Also go school now also Kasano, because you cannot walk around the street without saying a friend and speaking the language. So you need to be okay in the language also. So me call Italian school for 1 year. That's just to learn the language. And in that very school also they will teach you the things like the culture and the tradition of the city, of the country. Okay. For you to know where you are and what you're about to do, or like if you are in the city, you can fix yourself in the system. So we go school and me doing business way back home, and being here without working for 1 good year, going to school, now it was a challenge. Trust me, very, 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 very saying hard for me, because it's like you are dependent on someone to feed you, to put something on the table. And you can see as a grown-up person, somebody that is going to work and coming back home or not discover but fear for you to feed on. Now it was not all that easy, trust me. If the me too it was different. But this was a challenge I found myself in, and it was something a friend saying, not good, trust me. You know, it was a very big challenge.
One thing you know, one can't just say bia oko school na bet me ejuma, and I say one can be bia anchosa, and I be bia ni osa.
Well, one can be someone, but in the document I made by any document like a working document as on your mommy. So it's like according to the state, it's like me okay. So say me be before to affect the kind of paper document I make plano. So I need to go to the school rather for them to be okay until that 1 year was expired before I was able to fix myself. But as personally, now it was somehow challenging.
You check us now school Edding.
No, anything. Italian language, to say anything. Anything to the extent that say if more like when you do the neka, it is somehow easy for you to speak. And a bad thing for people are English because due to some of the alphabet, not words, Over can be also kind of almost pronounce words, no, according to the letters. Okay. Make sure every letter be will come out. So what can one can hear on say will the right thing, but the person that will to the person that is Italian or on Tiase. I do meow hona cano because also letters no one after the other. So that's the main reason why I also go school, no, then learn the language before you can do anything else.
Wow. And after 1 year, no we school now we okay. Now to me flow.
Yeah, not me flow, but not 100%. Okay. Dear, me be me home dear. Now me do try me home. Something to just to walk around the city and can speak to somebody also who's from different place, different country or who's an Italian. So now it was okay for 1 year, you know. Then after that, you know, so we started to another school again. That's professional one school. That your friend of Tessa Media. In Ghana, no, it's a JSS, and that one will help you also to, for instance, if you want to apply for different documents, they will require for that very certificate. So apart from going language school, no, also could be Tessa Media, no, something like JSS to get a certificate. And that one, the state will recognize that we be able by, you know, you're able to learn, and you are qualified to stay in the country with them.
Yeah, sure. Started school no. Na only nkola na ya na say painful na say
No, now it say adult education. So now it was a school for foreigners. So now it was adult, not friends and nkola.
It's in Ghana for home.
In my class, no, I was the only Ghanaian. But not Nigerians more. Nigerians were more, and some also from Pakistan and Morocco.
Okay, yeah, after school, unya obi bia we ye ejuma sem ni ade no na we start to say we ejuma na.
Yeah, me school no, so na me ejuma me one ejuma you can badante. Also I'm more happy those sick people, those old ones that are sick, you know, you sustain them. And I also did that one for 2 good years, and Mr. School biome. Okay, so the school I'm called biome here, you kind of scholar di lavoro. On here, it's a professional as what call technical school if you are using Sunday Juma. So also me also for a year, I think 11 months a year, and do exactly 1 year, but it was 11 months. Then after that, no year or for instance, national service for two months. That's 6 to 7 weeks. Then if the company a chance they will call you, then you work with them. If they don't have a space for you, they will let you know. Okay, maybe they have less production and the company is not doing well, so maybe they will thank you and they will appreciate you though, but you need to find yourself different work. That's all.
Oh, Anthony Kruna, push you say go school. Oh, benefits say go school, and I want to do on our say no. Say me go school na way level when I'm person me do.
Very good. Okay, only one can be visa. But a challenge for each and every one that will travel to a different country. For me, I believe in when he said, you need to learn what is going on in there. Fix yourself in the life of the individual over there, the citizens. No, make sure that you also learn. Not because the mindset was like me pay Juma, so everything is money. At least you need to also learn. There's one thing about Italy, say the door of education, vast, wide open for everyone that wants to learn, and they have very respect for their educational structure. It's for you as the person. If you want to learn now, you can learn. So, like good for me to work around from one agency to the other now to look for work. Why don't you go to school? Fix myself very well to get a very good reference and stand in the city. So I took the initiative, not my auntie, the husband. Me and Kasa take the initiative.
Okay. Anyway, so your life is here. We start here Jumani and then cash ba on.
Ben is saying so cash ba. So you know, also then move to a different place. Now after making the money, we use that money again to pay bills. Not like before with family in China. So now the responsibilities are more than before. Okay. So you need to pay your own bills and other stuff. And sometimes you also we share the house with the people. So that's it. That's the kind of challenge we have here in Italy, and that's it.
Wow. Sisi ano also was start ejuma. Utua bills ni ade, rent ni ade. Nti na wo hwe ejuma wo ye wo ho, ne rent na wo hwe fie kakra na wo nya na de na
For me, I would say to compare it, about the friends saying the cities now and the money now, euro now, the difference power, difference big time difference But the best one is say if you fear, you don't spend much more as you spend down here. I'm saying about it much expenses. Once if enters for example, if I say, oh, apartment will fear now renting fee a fear, well, downtown, that's Ghana. We pay it yearly or maybe 2 years, 5 years, depending on the kind of a contract that the landlord will have with you. Meanwhile, here, it comes with every month. So, depending on the kind of offender, size and of the house, it moves to 500, it moves to 400, it moves to 450, it moves to 550, it moves to 800. So, it's like, depending how budget net say, then you go in for the house that you want to go. So I would say if you need a far better for me. If you but because you don't spend much, you spend less. You go to work, come home, and that's all for me. If you need okay.
So far, experience in life near then it was
Well, I would say in fact, life down in Europe, no, DJ Nyame, trust me, and yeah, easy, and yeah, easy to extend. Say, we feel comfort zone to a place to find a new life. About it, much challenges. And if you don't have the heart, and if you have something to do per home, I will advise you stay there. Don't come.
Okasa de yan bebre so nyu nya adwen on beka che mo se abrochefo de mo se o edin o nye bete say Mokasa de ro nyina so a ade cha na ma fa mo bag
when you say time na me ofie no na me make it the same statement say me Anthony Kuno Buffy like after making everything I say other what now they wonder what about him or home or then now like okay I used to tell him that but why there so as time goes on maybe she say no it's not also easy to come home okay to stay why because the young bona onye jumana meaning about other European countries but in Italy jumana the moment onye jumana more register say either 3 months, 1 year, 2 years contract or whatsoever they will give you a friends the contract on the no. Say the moment I'm register okay. I'm be tax and contribution. Okay, I'm a government for the state So and friends why you say 5 years, 10 years, your child contribution and tax. Talking about MBA 300 every month, MBA 300 every 3 months for 5 years, for 6 years, for 10 years. Then who just ask my government, but not pay. In fact, who share it's like no, I do one sana and so what not pay because at the end of the day that's gonna belongs to you. That's why because
and then I'm showing you I'm better no.
Because I do at least minimum 25 years of working experience or 25 years in service or 30 years before going to pension, then they'll give you your pension. From monthly. Okay. So why you for 2 years, 3 years, now you tell one any contribution for the state. Then it's like back now the state will eat it free for you. Or more DJ on the phone.
A lot of Ghanaians are more Italy move ko other part of Europe, especially when you see UK. UK. I don't know one yes I move in be.
Okay. Bebe na omo document that's the citizenship Bebe na for so many years. After that citizenship Italian citizen Then they move to UK, especially UK. They move to normal document call France and Germany and other European countries. Well, I would say then you also they work like how we work down here in Italy. For there's no difference between the two. Okay. The only thing is that stress over there much lesser than what we have down here in Italy. Okay. Maybe they have much comfort for them to do whatever they want. I have not been there before, so me kind of much more. But there's one thing Italy is so strong say make before the education system and health sector no very helpful to everybody. Now those that went to UK, Germany and other part of European countries to work, the mindset ya physical. Okay, so was here, then race is here Germany and France and UK. One thing also bill, the government will not pay the bill for you, just like how we have in cash and carry system in Ghana. That very countries, But here in Italy, so far as the country were able to give you documents, you are covered with such. They take off your head. So in France, operation, the which will cost you like 100,000 euro. The government will make sure they will do that operation for you without you paying a them.
That's how they so UK. Some NHIS will say
but UK didn't about it but trust me, in Europe, the best one here, Italy. They have the best than all the other countries.
That's move with Italy, no.
Not so. For me, I believe this is where God brought me. For me, if I have the mindset set for me to move from here to go to different country, now better come home rather to stay home than to go to different country, because God in here different land to bless you. This is where He brought me, so that's where I am.
Okay, sir, more of the youth no so feel say me organ ha me hustle and things no dey go on well, or say on there you won't go Babylon, we won't boga. So feel say opportunities for Babylon and opportunities for Europe and opportunities for outside Ghana. And then I can as you call kakra no, then I can tell you to say who say hono Italy hono opportunities or nti omunya kwan a omumra anase o de enkoye nti omuntra mu no mo hustle.
I will tell them if once a be on a vision and goal. So all banner or vision and goal, which is much important. Okay, you need to have a vision, a goal, and not because I'm a poor apostle so Kobe. You need to have a vision. The vision, will help you to make a very good decision for yourself, and you set yourself a boundaries. Okay. You need to have vision and goals. So, who will be here can before? If you have something doing, be very diligent to it. Make a very good sacrifice, and be with such a friend's business. Continue doing than thinking so about Europe. But if you have nothing to do and you think that's where you can help your friends, saying your help or you can have your breakthrough. Have your own vision. If fix yourself in the country, whatsoever they are doing in the country, say school, school. You learn something. Don't come here without having any qualification, any trade, like any hand friends and work. Yeah, you need to have something doing. Maybe a professional friends, a profession in something. Okay. Also, so you can't come to Europe because of also so if you don't have vision, it's like you are traveling like a BR traveling to Kobe.
Obviously, Italy, hono, according to industrial area, and you man know you may be blacks or ye. And you may be so high Italians none or sign you man black or no could be
Yes, it's true. It's very, very true. And that's one of the challenges that we have here as Black society, that's the kind of challenges we have here. Even to those that were born here, most of them also passed through that very challenges. And it was a system that was made by their first governor many years ago. Okay. Many years ago, by the name Mussolini. That was somewhere 1920s, 1920s. I check history. Okay, or make that very system was like citizens first. So before a foreigner will have a friends anything to do in the country, no, they need to give to a citizen first before the foreigner. So Yanfan says if citizen on your qualified for the work the system was like you need to help the citizen before helping foreigner, which has become a very big problem in the country of Italy, because Yanfan said Ubako University or different country, Ubako different country, Uba Italy with your certificate and qualification are invalid or Italy and Yejuma.
Yeah, okra now a citizen now ye nipa tuntum kra de be ma broni no.
I'm so a second grade. I'm more 100%. I'm back to say Italians you need black Italians or more. I'm back to you have just changed your country, but you don't have black friends and Italian. They will tell you. But I'm back in a manner when you're offended. Okay, I'm kind of ebu from so who say yeah maybe some kind of comment that they're trying to make. So most of them are one must say, you know, and most of them are parents banned for many years now. They are the people that they migrate to UK, you know, because they think say if the land is not helping them out, they should move to go to different countries. So they'll go with their family. For them, the children to have better education over there because they speak English or they have different things to do over there and they can do something over there in the UK.
Sir, embano so embema no muye ejuma bambane nye ejuma nye.
Yeah, embano ebre or Italy. Emba ejumano most of them a house job, cleaning, any friends and cleaning our hospitals ne friends if you cleaning. In Benjamin a very hard year in Italy. So baby now in Baneba.
Oh, black ni BONS one.
In the system one the Mehun black BONS before our one of the biggest hospitals in the system one, but oh yeah Cameroon. I think she's the only black person I Mehun for so far oh yeah Ness make her Ness and Kasa oh yeah Ness. Then there's also one Cote d'Ivoire man who also was a doctor. And also yeah family doctors, okay. Family doctor rather, sorry. Also on the post, also yeah, so far those from Ghanaian society and in Nigeria society, you know, our people are friends and they have that mentality because who call such food about with responsibilities and they are not ready to take such friends and responsibilities. Yeah.
Oh yeah, handsome guy. And man so be bro. It other na still also yes single and now unya hu type up here on.
DJ Nyame. No, for me no. Question I come skip people.
Oh, maybe so. Ana okay, we be worry wo fie di akwa na say we be worry wo.
Very good. No, friends, honestly, worry wo fear. I think good what you stay there with your wife, okay. Matabium. So yeah, Juma, also mutual understanding. If she will abandon that work and come here, also who say abandon onion is so easy. So if she's not ready to take that very sacrifice to be here with you, I think a very mutual understanding for between the two parties. If she has something to do over there on your man.
I mean, so but me myself say the same question, auntie. Advisable say, what to you? Advisable say, so you Ghana na oye Juma na wo Italy. Obe pese anano pese oba wa obe advice ni say omra Italy anaso ntena Ghana na onye ni Juma na oba be visit no ako.
Say oye Juma they are different thing, but so oye Juma pa dia. I think I'll never advise her to enjoy number. No.
Because of the bread.
Yeah, because every qualification be over fear the age man. Oban say you're invalid. Now embana breaching me man. So a bad burden. I'm on because on people back home will say, oh, you're gonna to find you can ever find every final call. But say one can't say on yes, yeah, a bedding.
Okay, Charlie, Nene, Obama shout out to be a better son here, Casa Obama shout out to be to friends, ne family, ne, and the next in all no, or Anthony Kunwabua.
Very good. Why very friends? Yeah, make us of my backbone. Wabua me a lot. a lot, because as people struggle to come here, man struggles, sir, okay, and maybe less than 3 months, I mean, document. What people be here for so many years and they don't have, okay, and I think Wabwame for me, for sure, Wabwame.
Anyway, shout out to be our man. Last message and signing out.
Well, I would say to the youth, whatsoever they are doing. So if Omo go school, Omo go school, and if Omo they are into trader, they should learn the trade very well. If they want to come here, they should have a vision, and they should not come here empty-handed without having any friends and any work. Okay, so I'll advise them, if you want to come to Europe, have a vision. You don't follow the mass to come to Europe just like that.
Bebre so na Libya ni ade no mba so wo ho bi wo news ni ade. And then I walk around.
For me, I would say I will say, as someone can say, survival of the fittest. A very dangerous way, for instance, journey. I will never embark on that journey, and I will never advise anybody to embark on that very journey. If you can waste like 5,000 Ghana cedis, 10,000 Ghana cedis to make that very journey, why don't you invest that very 10,000 or 5,000 back home and make good money from it?
My boys.
Yeah, I'll say shout out to all Come to One boys, Come to One, especially those with one in Site One, and there are some few names I can mention. I think to my former boss, okay, Bedu, and Mr. Mauli, and they are very friends. Saying, I'm here, me inspiration to say, and all my friends back home, Freddie Funk, Daniel, AB, Jonah, everybody, yeah, Bearman, Malo, just everybody in Tema. That's all.
Nice one. And then Kojo Nati, Ebeda so Nyamronia Kasa, straight from Italy. Ebeda na sepa say, what share and a life experience or advice I can't say at least and so Ebefa baby woman there. Program we send am say kan make am so simple. If any daily hustle worldwide, the only internet. Into internet nko there. My number is a good screen. So guys, oh DJ Nyame challenge person about shows in edin come more life, more story, more ensemble and abibisa I say share with us near there. Akonya ho into just WhatsApp make a number is a good screen 0244 790902 and 0240677898. I don't answer the plus 233 back count. Na udim. Yen konkwa. Madam production team as DJ Click Sharon Faustina. Ushiambo Kroma cassette tour. Na majesu tututua so tua makram meko